Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Inflation is now the lowest since August 2021. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica STATIN says for the year leading to April, the cost of goods increased by 5.8%. This is the first time in almost 2 years that inflation has returned to the Bank of Jamaica's 4 to 6% target range. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, inflation peaked at 11.9% in April last year. STATIN says inflation for the months was mainly influenced by a 10% increase in the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages and a 16% increase in prices associated with restaurants and accommodation services. A 3% decline in the group housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels tempered the rise in costs. For the month of April alone, prices fell by less than 1%. NCB Financial Group is reporting a drop in net profit for the second quarter ended March. The company recently hosted an investor briefing. Javon Keys reports.
For January to March 2023, NCB Financial Group's earnings amounted to $4.98 billion, down from the $9.9 billion for the same period in 2022. Deputy CEO of NCBFG, Dennis Cohen, says net profit attributable to shareholders fell by more than 50%.
The group reported net profit of $4.2 billion attributable to shareholders for the 6 months ended March 2023. Representing a 59% decline relative to the prior year. Our operating revenues of $61.2 billion fell by 12% or $8.1 billion. Reduced net results from insurance activities was the main driver for the fall in revenues.
For another consecutive quarter, the company has decided not to pay dividend. Mr. Cohen says, however, there was a slight improvement in the banking and investment segment.
Growing by $97.5 million. As increased net interest income offset by higher credit impairment losses and lower gains on foreign currency and investment activities, stemming from lower asset prices and reduced trading of both fixed income and equities. Operating expenses of $51.4 billion fell by $342 million or 1%.
Despite the headwinds, NCB appears positive about the coming quarters.
Despite the fall in net profit, we remain optimistic as our core business are strong. The territories in which we operate are seeing their economies boosted by tourism and buoyant commodity prices, and we are confident we are pursuing an appropriate strategy to deliver value for our shareholders.
For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
The US dollar is trading for an average $155.70. $115.49 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The pound is selling for an average $194.16, while it's costing an average $172.18 for the euro. And to the stock market now, the JSE index fell by 1,073 points today, while the junior market index lost 26 points. Winners include Jamaica Public Service 7% shares, Epley Carbon Property Funds, Trans-Jamaican Highway Ordinary Shares, Edufocal, and Iron Rock Insurance. Losers include Epley 7.25% preference shares due 2024, CAC 2000, G West Corporation, Paramount Trading Jamaica, and Carbon Assurance Brokers. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.